least once or twice every single day. So I have a pretty good sense of like actually how non-stick this is. Is Caraway Cookware actually fully non-stick? So if you're anything like me, you've probably seen Caraway Cookware all over your social media. I feel like I see ads for this stuff like all over Instagram. Like what the gist of it is it's supposed to be like this beautiful, aesthetically pleasing, colorful cookware that is also non-stick and non-toxic. Those are some pretty hefty claims that Caraway is making, and I've been able to test out Caraway for a little over a month now. I've been using at least one of these products every single day, putting it through my daily wear and tear of cooking, and I'm here to tell you that I have some mixed feelings on the claims that Caraway is making. If you want to hear what I think about, are they actually non-stick, are they non-toxic, then let's get into it. Caraway sent me a variety of different items to try out. So they sent me the nonstick ceramic muffin tin, the Dutch oven, the fry pan, the circle pan, and then the oven mitts only come in one color, but I did like that they matched the green in the cookware and they were kind of unique looking with two different colors. I liked that. And by the way, I will put affiliate links for everything I tried out down below. This is not a sponsored video, but it does help me if you do use those links. So feel free to check that out down below. I will put any kind of discount I can find down in the description box as well. Overall, my first impressions were pretty positive about really everything that they sent me. Now, I'm sure you can tell if you've seen the ads for Caraway. They look beautiful. They're very aesthetic. Like they have these beautiful colors and this whole like organization system. I think they are pretty much what I expected on that front. They look very aesthetic. Obviously, the most important part about cookware is not how it looks, it's how it actually performs. So now let's talk about how they actually performed at their claim of being non-stick, because I have a little bit of mixed feelings about it. Let's talk about that. So if you're considering buying Caraway cookware, probably the biggest question on your mind is this cookware actually non-stick? Because let's be honest, this cookware is pretty expensive and it does look nice. You know, you can definitely tell that just from the website, just by looking at it. What you can't really tell is actually if this stuff is non-stick. So at this point, I have tested all of these products for over a month. I've tested, you know, the various bakeware items like this muffin tin. I've also been using this fry pan. The fry pan I've been using pretty much every single day. This is definitely my most used item. Is Caraway cookware actually fully non-stick? No. I would say it's not fully non-stick. You're probably going to get some level of stickiness with these pans. So what do I mean by that? So basically what I would say is unless you are cooking something that is very liquidy or you're using a lot of oil, chances are you're still going to get some level of like stuff sticking to the pan. And I found this true with the cookware or the stovetop stuff. I've also found this true with the stuff that you put in the oven. I've tried making muffins. I've tried making vegetables. I've tried making little like quiches in here. I've tried meats, vegetables, anything I could think of, I've cooked in these pans. You're probably going to get some level of stickiness with these products. That being said, do I still think that they are effective non-stick cookware? Yes, I would say that. And the reason I say that is the cleanup process is very, very easy. As you can see, there's still a little bit of these like, you know, egg bits stuck on the pan. So I'm gonna show you the cleaning process. So just with literally water on the pan, I did not scrub it. I just used the stream of water from my sink. It is like 90% gone. You can see there's still a little bit on like the edges here. So I'm just gonna like wash it off with a paper towel. Okay, there you go. You can see it's like totally clean. I didn't scrub it, I didn't have to soak it. All I did is just run it under water and then wipe away some of the remnants with a paper towel. Even if you do have something stuck to this pan, it's very easy to wash it off in the sink. All you need is like some very gentle pressure, just some like gentle brushing, or even taking like a little paper towel or something and you can wipe it off very easily. I never had to soak anything. I never had to like aggressively scrub anything. I felt like it was very easy maintenance cookware, even though at least 50% of the time, I probably got at least like some amount of sticking on the pan. And also one other thing I forgot to mention is there are a lot of different rules about this cookware. There's a lot of different care instructions. For example, you're only supposed to use it on low to medium heat. You're not supposed to put it in the dishwasher. You're not supposed to use cooking spray, like a lot of different stuff. So if you really do want it to be as non-stick as possible, you're going to want to make sure that you are following those care instructions. I tried my best to follow the instructions. I never put it on high heat. I didn't use cooking spray or anything like that. I will be honest, I did put it in the dishwasher a few times. I wanted to use it as kind of like normally I would any pan. So now let's talk about Caraway's big claim that they are non-toxic, non-stick cookware. And I think from my perspective, this is like one of the biggest things that they're using to advertise their products. So I wanted to look a little bit further into kind of these claims and what you should make of them. And I'm gonna be honest, when I'm making reviews, I do my best to share with you the truth about these products. I try to really evaluate the claims that these brands are making and if I think they're true or not. And this is one of those claims that I really don't have a good way to evaluate. I'm not a chemist, I'm not a materials engineer, I'm not a scientist who would really know the truth about these claims. Honestly, I think with some of these new chemicals that are used for, cookware and stuff like that, it may not even be known to anyone the true long-term impacts of these different coatings and chemicals. So I don't know the truth about this area of Caraway, and I really don't have a good way to evaluate it, either positive or negative. That being said, I will share with you what Caraway says about the toxicity or non-toxicity of their pans, as well as what some other sources on the internet say about them. So let me talk about that. So what Caraway says is that their pans and their cookware is made of high quality ceramic coated aluminum cookware that's free of PTFEs, which is what's in Teflon. It's free of heavy metals and free of other PFAs. So, I think all of that is good from what I can tell. They also say that they avoid any form of hard anodization. There are a lot of different care instructions of this cookware, and it's fully possible that maybe there's not toxicity from these materials when it's at low heat and you're exactly following all of the care instructions. For example, there's this one website, illuminatelabs.org, and they have a blog that says the medical reviewers or someone in the medical field. And what they say is we don't recommend Caraway pans and haven't found any scientific research suggesting their products are safer than standard nonstick pans. So again, I don't know the legitimacy of this site, but there are some skeptics like the one I mentioned. There's also this other site, Lead Safe Mama, and it seems like on this site they do independent testing of different cookware items and test them for heavy metals and things like that. In their article, they say Caraway Cookware tested positive for 20 metals, including lead, mercury, cobalt, and antimony. I don't know what to make of that. I've not tested it myself, but I will link some articles about this below in the description. Feel free to read more about it. Kind of decide for yourself your level of comfort with this. Personally, my feelings about it is I feel comfortable using Caraway pans if I'm using them following the care instructions. I think it's probably okay. I feel better about Caraway than other non-stick cookware that I've tried that has absolutely no claims about being non-toxic, or they don't even really seem like they're trying to be non-toxic. So I definitely feel better than, those other types of things. So I think if you are planning on using non-stick cookware, it's probably, a decent option, but you can decide what you're comfortable with. So after all of that, would I recommend Caraway pans? Personally, I will keep using them. I think the biggest potential downside is some risk potentially with the non-toxic claims. I don't want to say that it's not true. I don't want to say that it's true. I honestly don't know. I think for me, that's really the only downside that I would consider. In terms of how they look, the overall quality, they're beautiful. I love the cool colors. They seem high quality, at least over this first, month and a half I've been using them. I've really seen no signs of wear. They haven't been wearing down at all. The coating still seems very durable. So I like it. I will definitely continue to get a lot of use out of it. And obviously they are very beautiful. So definitely let me know down in the comments, are you considering buying these Caraway pans or cookware? Why or why not? I would love to know. And if you have any questions for me, let me know down in the comments. And until next time, bye.